Hey guys, Richard here for the School of Nomads. So in this review I want to go through a product I actually use myself called ConversioBot. Now ConversioBot is an application that allows you to make bots and then put them on your own or other people's websites. Now these bots are just like this one in the corner here that allow you to do various things online, like collect leads, collect information off people, make more sales, all sorts of different uses. And I'm going to show you lots of examples of bots in this review that allow you to do various things as far as your own marketing goals. So stick around. I think it's going to be a really interesting one for you. If you've ever considered using things like bots, this could be a really good piece of software for you. So just before we start, guys, my name is Richard. This is the School of Nomads. This channel that I have called the School of Nomads focuses mainly on the make money online niche, and we do lots of different types of videos here. We do lots of kind of tips and tricks, tutorial type videos, and also I do reviews just like this one. Now many times I review other people's products that maybe I'm not so keen on and that I don't actually use myself, but I want to make sure that people understand exactly what that product's all about before they go ahead and purchase. And then ever so often I'll actually do products that I use myself that I am really keen on. So ConversioBot is one of those products. I'll tell you that up front, and it is something that I use every day, and I'm going to show you an example of it on my actual website. So this comes from a creator called Simon Wood, and Simon actually does a lot of the training within the product itself. So if you do go ahead and purchase this, you'll be seeing a lot of Simon Wood. So the way that I'm going to do this review, we'll do a product overview. I'll take you through the members area in a great deal of detail, and then we'll go through the sales page. I'll take you through the upgrades. I'm actually going to show you a lot of detail around the upgrades because there's a lot of additional functionality in some of those upgrades. I'll tell you what's not so good about the product. I'll tell you what's good about the product, and then I'll kind of summarize and give you my view overall on what I think this product can do for you. Okay, so let's have a look at the sales page. Now, with bots, you can use them for many different things. So you're saying that you can increase your website sales. That's just one of the items that you can do with these various bots. You can actually collect leads with these bots. You can answer customer queries. You can collect lots of other details off them, like phone numbers. You can even offer them discounts as they're leaving the page if they've been looking at a particular product of yours, and you can offer them 10-20% discount. That's a great way for a bot to actually operate. And I'm going to show you the various ways that bots can do this. Now, the second thing is it works for a huge number of businesses. So anything really that you have online that you can interact with customers from, you can use a bot for. And there's all different types of bots out there. And again, you can put them in various locations on your website, which I'll show you examples of. And you can actually use these bots without ever actually being on the website answering queries. So very wide variety businesses you can use them with, and I'm going to show you various bots for various types of businesses. You can automatically generate leads. I talked about that. There is also an agency website in this, which I'll kind of discuss with you, that you can go ahead and purchase, and it gives you a really nice website that you can actually create your own bot agency with. And the great thing is, just on the pro version on the front end, for an extra $10, it's like $37. In the pro version, you can get the commercial license, so you can start selling these straight away if that's something you want to do, right? So it's a great thing having a commercial license on the front end. So let's jump straight into the members area, and I'll show you around this in a little bit more detail. So here we are over on the ConversioBot members area. Now there's a number of things on here. This is the main dashboard. On the left hand side, you've got the various parts of ConversioBot, and you have things like My Bots. So these are all the bots you've created. I'll go through all of these in more detail. The chatbot templates, the chatbot training, the advanced training, bonuses there. You've got data and analytics for the chatbots you've already created. There's some general settings here that you can go ahead and update, and they apply to all of your chatbots. And then there's some VIP support there, and then some settings around your profile. Now that's on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you have the various upgrades. You've got the chatbot builder here, which allows you to build your chatbots. You've got a done for you pro section here. You've got an auto chatbot builder section here, an extreme chatbot builder section there, and then the agency license. And during this review, we'll actually go through each one of these, and I'll show you exactly what you get on each of these levels. So if I just scroll down here, this will actually tell you all of your active products on the front page. Now you see, the only one I haven't got yet is the agency license, which I'm actually purchasing over the next couple of days. This allows you to have your own website, which you can direct people to if they want to go ahead and purchase a chatbot off you. So you see here that I've actually got all of these other components, and you'll see that they're all installed here. If I go back to this menu on the left hand side, the first thing is my bots. So you see there's a couple of bots actually being created here. This is one that I'm actually using on my website, and I'll show you that straight away. If you come over to one of my websites, is the Simple Traffic Blueprint website, and on this website I have a slightly different bot, and I'll discuss the different types of bots that you can have, which allows me, once people start to leave, a pop-up bot to come up. And this is very, very effective because this is much more powerful than a normal bot. This is giving me a lot more leads from people that are actually leaving the website. It says, hey there, you want traffic, leads and sales, right? And I say, yes, I do. And then it comes down and says, that's great. And it'll ask me for my name. So I introduce myself. Funny little picture there. If I go down here, I'm Richard, what's your name? I can just put Eric there. And it just says, hi Eric, we're offering a free gift. I actually have free access to one of our courses. It's valued at $47. Would you like to send me? Yes, please. Okay, great, I'll do that. I just need a few details. And if they say yes, just have a great day. So what happens then is that an email gets sent out to their inbox with the details of whatever you've offered them, and they can go ahead and click on that and then go off to their details. So that's just a very, very simple bot that I use on my website to capture people that are leaving for whatever reason. It's on all of my pages and it's given me great success. So I'll just jump back to the members area. That's the actual bot here that you can see here. Now you can go ahead and look at the analytics on this, and you can see here that it allows me to collect how many conversations have been initiated, how many interactions I've had, what kind of goals have been completed, the device open rate, the interaction and goal rate. So there's all different types of metrics that I can collect on my existing bot. Okay, and this has been changed several times, this bot, so these stats have actually been refreshed a couple of times. So again, that's the my bot section. Now the chatbot templates, now these are actually the templates that you'll get on the front end. So you'll get about 10 on the front end offer. Now you can get these in various different types of categories. So you can get chatbots that are for collecting leads, getting more sales, more affiliate type chatbots, automotive, cleaning services. There's a COVID-19, that's a sign of the times at the moment during this review. Design, education, events and conferences. And these are tailored to those particular types of organizations. And all you'd need to do on these ones, which is why this is so cool, is go in and just change a few details. So these are all unlocked for me. What you'll find, depending on the level of membership you have, if you buy the Done For You Pro 80 plus templates, all of these will be unlocked. If you don't, then there'll be 10 on here that you can go ahead and use. But they're still really good because they're things like the lead generation and the sales ones. It's just they haven't been tailored to some individual industries like chiropractors or car dealerships. But if I just look at this car dealership one here, go ahead and preview that. It actually comes up on the sidebar here, and basically you can preview all of these different chatbots. And you'll see here what it asks you to do is very quickly get an interaction from your client. And that's the reason these chatbots are so powerful, is you're actually asking your clients or customers to make interactions with the chatbot very early on. They're making small micro commitments every time they answer a question. And the idea is that once they get to their call to action part of the particular chatbot, they're already warmed up to actually go ahead and do whatever you want them to do, whether it's an email address or collect a token or whatever it is. So yes, I am looking to buy a car in this one. Obviously, it wants me to have a bit of personalization there. And again, you can say new cars or second-hand cars. And you can see here, there's a drop-down menu here now for the different types of cars they have. So I'm going to say Ford, like a test drive. And then what's happened here is the chatbot is actually allowing me to pick a time and a date. So you can use these chatbots to schedule various things within your business. So you don't actually need people to ring in anymore. They can come straight here and actually make a booking on the site. So I can come here and actually book a date. So I book a time there, and you can tell it to book exact times. And also in the background, you can actually program it to say whether you can have more than one booking over a certain time, and various other scheduling tools in the background. So it's pretty powerful. So I'm going to say I want to go at this time. You can go ahead and add that to your calendar automatically. And then they ask for a phone number. And then again, you can see here what it's done is it's asked me for a valid phone number. In that whole transaction there, I've got a name In this case, I've got a phone number, and also I have booked a time for them to come down and actually test drive a particular car. So all of these types of chatbots are very, very similar. They're tailored towards whatever industry they're actually built for. And all you need to do is come along and actually use the actual template and then change it and add your own name and add some various things, like the branding of the chatbot can be changed. All of those things can be changed. So if I want to go ahead and use this template, all I need to do is say, yes, I want to use the car dealership template. And then it redirects me over to the page the actual chatbots are built. And they're built with blocks. So what you do is each block you build with all the various messages inside, and then you add the user responses here. And they're very, very flexible. There's all sorts of things that you can put in these messages. You can also add images, you can add videos, you can add pictures, all sorts of different ways that you can actually make these messages work. Now, this isn't a full training on how you actually build one of these messages up, but there is some really good training in here that allows you to either build these completely on your own, or the way that I prefer to do it is actually get a done for you one and then start adjusting it and tailoring it to my particular need. Again, I'll just show you a quick user response here. You can add things like text buttons, you can add cards, you can have a star rating here, add social sharing, page redirection, file uploads, all sorts of different things here. The date and time picker for the scheduling, different types of buttons. These are incredibly flexible. There is various design things you can do on here as well, as far as the background and the different types of messages and how you want the message bubbles to look. You go to the settings and you come down here and you can change the name of the bot. You can actually put it on a different domain, which is an extreme feature I go into. Again, some more extreme features here around the page title, etc., because you can have a one-page bot in the extreme features. And then there's various things that you can actually do with the widget itself. You can have the widget actually auto-close. You can hide the chatbot on specific pages. So if you have a website which allows you really to have products on your site or certain pages on your site where you display the chatbot and all the about me type pages or legal pages, you don't need to have the chatbot on there. So there's lots of different things here. Again, more extreme features there I'll go into. You can actually have a bot that's delayed, it doesn't open straight away. You can have a bot that opens one time only. You can have a bot that opens once you actually hover a cursor over it. And you can have an actual exit bot like I have. So lots of different settings on there. And then once you publish, all you need to do is actually use the codes that they provide here. This is the actual full page bot link. If you give anybody that link, they'll actually be sent over to a full page bot. And on these ones here, the widget bots, all you need to do is copy and paste this to your website. And to the head of your website here, you can actually embed a bot here using the iframe code there. Or you can go ahead and use their WordPress plugin, which is what I do. If you've got a WordPress website, you download this, and basically using this bot ID, you just put that bot ID into the WordPress plugin and you're away. You can start using the bot straight away on your website. And that's the way that I do it. Again, if you were doing this for other people, you could just go ahead and do this, and then using these codes, you install it on their website. And essentially, if you've got the commercial license, you control everything from your own control panel here. So once you've launched the actual chatbot, any kind of changes you do here, once you relaunch it, will reflect on their website. So they're not actually hosting anything on their website. It's all being hosted within this software here, which they say has got a 99.9% uptime. So there's not going to be any issues with the actual software, because this is a big company, ConversioBot. So there's going to be some good reliability here. So that's kind of the way it works. Everything is really controlled from this particular site. Again, if you sell the bots to others, you can make changes here. When you get to the agency website, you can actually give them certain access to a control panel which they can use themselves if that's what you decide to do. But most of the time it's better just to sell a chatbot or give one away for free and then have some kind of monthly charge on you maintaining that chatbot and doing any kind of changes to it. We can go through that once we get to the actual agency license, but again, lots and lots of flexibility here. So that's the way that you actually make a bot. Now, the other things you've got on here is you've got the chatbot training. Now, there's lots and lots of different training here, from all about chatbots to exactly how to go ahead and build one. You've got some advanced training here that covers theoretical type things around selling chatbots, if you want to go ahead and start selling chatbots. Then there's very individual training for the various upgrades. So there's a Done For You Pro upgrade, the Auto Chatbot Builder, the Extreme, the Agency License, and there's very specific videos about how to actually set them up and how they work. Then you have your bonuses. I went through the data and analytics, and then on the general settings, you can actually go ahead and add your autoresponder. So you are going to want to have your autoresponder added to this to make it very easy to collect leads. So I have Get Response, but you can go ahead and do Aweber, MailChimp, SendLane, ActiveCampaign, Convertri, all of these different ones. There's lots of, even the webinars can be added to this. You've got some Zapier integration there. You can go ahead and add. You can change the bot branding on your bots. So mine happens to be Nomad Bots, and it's actually added to my Contact Us page for if anybody's interested in me providing them bots. And then you can go ahead and start adding different languages if you want to use these in different languages. So that's very, very powerful, the fact that you can use these in multiple languages. So let's jump over to the sales page, and I want to go down to the bottom of the sales page just to show you exactly what you get at the front end, and then I'm going to go through the various OTOs. So here's the various versions of the front end. You can either get the Lite or the Pro. Now, you might as well get the Pro if you are interested in using this software, because it's only $10 difference and you get so much more functionality. And the Done For You chatbots are worth way more than $10 because it saves you such a lot of time. So the main things on here really to focus on is that you can integrate this with WordPress, ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, Shopify, Wix, all HTML websites, lots and lots of different programs. So basically, anywhere that you can put that code in that I showed you, you can use this. They can just add that code to their website, and then you can go ahead and use this chatbot software. You can create custom chatbots in minutes. I showed you if you got one of the Done For You ones. All you need to do is go in there and click into the various blocks and change certain wording on it. You can integrate with all of the various email providers. Also, you can fully integrate with all the various analytics as well, like Google Analytics and Facebook. You have got a multi-license included. You can install it on unlimited websites, which is really, really good. And you've got 10 Done For You AI templates, including e-commerce, lead generation, and list building. So again, very, very powerful. So that at the moment is $37. It looks like you can get a 10% discount on a Saturday, but I think you can get that several times a week. So just come along here and see if that's still applicable. So that, again, I would definitely advise you to get that rather than this light version, because that doesn't have the Done For You chatbots. So let me show you the various OTOs as well in a little bit of detail. So the first OTO is the Done For You Pro, which allows you to get 75 more bots, which is basically this. So the Done For You Pro, I get all of these different types of bots. So if I intend to use these for various types of industries or even various goals, I can come along here and pick a bot matches that goal. So you can see here, there's an electrician one here that is all about lead generation and collecting quotes. There's a family lawyer here that lead generation and more of a multi-service, so there's lots of different things they might ask people on that. There is an exit discount offer there where you can go ahead and boost your sales by having different vouchers, etc., that you can go ahead and offer people as they exit. And don't forget, you can have more than one of these bots on your website depending what the various pages are actually aimed at. So again, very, very useful this. I bought this because I wanted all of these different types of bots that I can go ahead and use. So that's the first OTO, and I'm going to go through the prices once I get back to my slides. The second OTO is actually the Auto Chat Builder. Now this is interesting. It allows you to put a lot of pre-populated information into your chatbots so that when you're creating them, you don't have to repeat lots of different types of information. So again, if I go back to my own site, it allows me to put my company details in here, my website address, the phone numbers, any kind of company email address. So if you're doing this for somebody else as well, you can also put them in there. You can upload your company logo. You can give your chatbot a name. You can give your chatbot a custom icon. They've got lots of different icons in here already. Robotic ones and people and cartoonish ones. So you can go ahead and upload your own picture. And then you can go ahead and just pick one of these templates and get started straight away. So, you know, if I pick this lead generation one with all of these various bits of information in, anywhere that appears within that chatbot, that would automatically feed off this data and be put straight into that chatbot. So really, really good and saves a lot of time. Next up is the Extreme version. Now this is really cool. It allows you to create several different types of chatbot. So if I just show you an example of those various types of chatbot. So the main type is this one on the front end, and you'll be able to obviously create this type of chatbot that appears in the lower right hand corner. And also you'll be able to create, I'll just click that off. Also you'll be able to create a chatbot for somebody if they wanted to put one in the widget area of a website. So you can use that code and you can go ahead and put one in the widget area. So mainly on the front end, this is the type of chatbot that you would be able to create, which is good. This is the usual type of chatbot you see. But on the extreme version, there's various other types you can actually have. So first of all, there's various bits of control you can have over these existing ones. So this doesn't actually activate unless I click on it. Now on the extreme version, if I hover over there, it will suddenly start activating, which is good. The second one is I can go ahead, as if I'm drifting off to leave the website, this will suddenly come up. Now this is actually kind of a pop-up chatbot, which I've got on my own website, and this is what the extreme version actually gives you. So it's more powerful than a normal pop-up because it actually asks people to interact with it, which is very, very powerful when you start getting people committing to your actual chatbot and making little micro commitments to the chatbot, which will end up hopefully them taking some kind of action rather than just leaving your website. So that's very, very good. And then there's also the full page chatbot. So if I look at this one, this is the actual chatbot that I have, and this is a full page chatbot that allows you to actually just give people this link and they come straight to this. And you can change everything on here. It doesn't have to be white. It can be your own website coloring, any color you want really, any picture you want. And then you just have the chatbot running down the middle here. So it's really cool. This is something that I think I'm going to replace some of my landing pages with, because you do get a lot more interaction with these types of chatbots because people just like to start using them. It's modern, it's trendy, and people just like to start using this kind of thing. So on the extreme version, it gives you more versions of the chatbot and a little bit more control over how the chatbot will actually come up. So again, you get the full page chatbot, you get intelligent exit bots, you get some embedded bots that you can use on your websites. You get some delayed bots that will come on after a certain amount of seconds, for instance, on people on your website. And then you automatically upgrade your done for you templates into extreme bots. So the done for you templates that you've already got, you can also then use them as the extreme bots. And then you have the agency license. So if you're interested in having an agency that actually goes ahead and sells these, then this is going to be really useful to you, because this allows you to actually create sub-user accounts. So you can actually assign each client to their own account, or even add your own team into this software. So multiple people can come in and make alterations to people's chatbots. Now, again, it's up to you how you would use this, but it would be better if you go ahead and assign them an account just so you can keep track of their bots and then control it all yourself, because you can then obviously have a monthly fee off people to maintain their chatbots for them. There's lots of VIP step-by-step training really all around how to create the agency and then how to actually sell the chatbots and the various different ways that you can go ahead and do that. So proven done for you sales templates that you can go ahead and use and send straight out to people. The biggest one here really is a done for you agency website. So you can actually have an agency website and they can come along and actually click on these bots and test them for themselves. So if you direct people to this agency website, they can see whatever industry they're in, exactly what that bot does. And there's got lots of other information on here about, why use a bot and all your contact information as well. So even that is worth a lot of money just to get this kind of agency website created for you, which you can then redirect to your own domain. So essentially you're not hosting anything because they host everything, but you can go ahead and use this on your own domain name. Mine will be nomadbots.com, and that will be my agency website going forward. So that's the agency. Let me jump back to my slides and kind of go through some of the pricing with you. So the main offer is $47 down to $37 at the moment, and that's the ConversioBot commercial with those 10 done for you bots included. OTO1 is the ConversioBot Pro with the 75 additional done for you bots, which is at $297. OTO2 is the Auto Chatbot Builder, which allows you to add all of that additional information so that you don't have to add that every time. It's $47. OTO3 is the ConversioBot Extreme, which allows you to create those different types of chatbots and also have more control over when the chatbots actually appear, which is really useful. That's $67. And then ConversioBot Agency is $287. Basically, it's a business in a box. They provide the website for you. They provide all of the sales material for you, all of the training for you. So if that's something that you are interested in doing and actually opening your own bot agency, then that is $287. So the cons, there's not many cons to this really, because I really enjoy using this software and it is giving me good results on my own websites. And I showed you examples of how the bot is actually being used. So what I would say, it does need to be tested on your website to make sure you're optimizing it for your particular customer base. So when you start using any kind of bots, you're always going to tweak it here and there to make sure that it's optimized for your particular business. And the pros, you've got 10 done for you templates on the front end, which are great. Very, very good training. Simon goes into everything in great detail, and actually most of the videos are only about 3 minutes long, so it's really easy to digest and you can come back to it at any time. So really good training. All cloud-based, so everything's hosted by them. You can add lots of bots to external websites, lots of types of bots to external websites very easily. Central control for all the changes. If you have clients, multiple clients, everything is controlled from this one base. So it's easy to kind of make changes, and then all you need to do is relaunch them and they appear on their website, which is a really, really good thing to me, rather than you having to go to their website and do something. Got a commercial license, it's a one-time cost. You've got a 30-day guarantee, obviously, on this product when you purchase it. So in summary, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I could be cheeky and give it a 10 out of 10, but 9 out of 10. I'm really impressed with this product. The actual software itself is very, very robust. I haven't had any issues with it so far. This is really, really good quality. I use it every day. I change that bot around every day. I make little tweaks to it on a regular basis, and I am seeing some really good results with it. So 9 out of 10 for me. I'm a real big fan of this product. So guys, thanks for watching that review. I know it's a little bit detailed and quite long, but I wanted to give you as much information as possible, because if you have got websites or you're looking to build a business with chatbots, this is a great piece of software, right? And I'm a real big fan of it. I've used it for a while now, never had any issues with it. Very easy to use once you get going. Great training. So yeah, really big fan of it. If you are interested in it, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads /ConversioBot, and you'll be able to get much more information over there. But until then, guys, again, I hope this provided value for you. My name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please go ahead and hit subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release videos just like this one. Until next time, take care.